Hey guys, Ian here. Just a quickie. Try to listen to this. This is very interesting. I got those videos today on the sonic noise and stuff that we will be able to relate with that. I do. Hopefully you will too. Anyways, I bumped into a kid today. 19-year-old, 18, 19-year-old. He's actually a relative of my kids, a cousin by marriage. Real good kid. Anyways, I just started to ramble on a bunch of stuff. I started to ask him if my son, your cousin, has shared these details about my channel or anything. And while I was talking about that, then I went into, have you heard about me talking about people being terrorized to death? Where I've described it before. Basically, the best way to kind of think about it is say this is the top of a plateau, this is a cliff. There has been many men, maybe even women, that have been found at the bottom of a cliff, dead. Whether they were climbing and fell, or they somehow fell from the top. In my case study and my working out here and stuff, I get what these beings are up to in many, many cases. And then I get to look at all these stories around the world and stuff and find out that, man, it sure looks like people are getting terrorized to death. Like, there's no evidence of being touched. But many men have fallen to their deaths, even men who won't even climb on a cliff, stuff like that. And so I shared that with the guy. His name's Dylan. And after I was all said that, told him a few other things and stuff like that, he shares with me a story of a lifelong friend. Like I said, he's 18, 19, 18, I believe. He told me of a lifelong friend from 9 years old. About a year's back, maybe a year ago this summer or something. I'm not too exactly sure. He didn't get into that detail too much. But that friend of his, that he's known for obviously 9 years, his family went hiking, I believe on Mount Shiam here. It's a beautiful mountain. It's pretty majestic. It's on the highway side where our highway number 1 goes by. It's just huge face of mountain on this side. But if you go around through Chilliwack Lake and such like that, you get to come to the bowl side of the mountain, and it's just one gorgeous bowl. And I believe the family, a big family, a group of them, were out hiking that day there, or of this friend of his and his father and whoever else. Well, the father decided for whatever reason, to go a little bit ahead. They never caught up to him. 3 or 4 days later, he was dead at the bottom of a cliff, sorry to say. Very sad story. I don't know the details on his name or anything like that. I'm waiting for my daughter to get back with me on their family name so I could just look into it a little bit, and just see what the news is all about on that. Blows me away. Telling the kid, terrorized to death, people fall off of cliffs. He turns around and says, I got a story of that happened last year. And they don't know why he fell off a cliff. They don't know why he went so far away. I don't know, but they did not find him for days. Ian, signing off.